welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're reacting to Leanne's first EP full-length project, No Hard Feelings. But before I hop into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you love all things music. I have reacted to most of the singles that she's put out except for Still in Love, but I did react to Forbidden Fruit, which was the other song on this. Most of the songs on this EP are like just over 2 minutes long, so we have some short numbers to reacting to today. There's only 5 songs on this project, so I've already listened to Still in Love and I've reacted to Forbidden Fruit, which are the first 2 songs off of this project, so we won't be listening to those today. So we're going to listen to OMG, Anticipate, and I'll Still Be Here. So those are the songs on here. I think OMG so far is picking up a lot of traction from what I've seen on the internet, so I'm excited to listen to that one. But I'm curious to see how these projects go because, you know, this is the first, like, EP. I know this is, like, a chapter 1 that she's been saying, so I'm curious to see, like, how they interconnect. But, yeah, without further ado, let's listen to track number 3, OMG.
Sugar, sweet, take a seat. I'ma make a scene. Show you I'm a freak. Baby, talk to me. I'ma make you body speak. Only in my dreams. Show me what you see in me. Yeah. Switch sides to the opposite. I be dominant. Got you spinning. Oh my gosh. Cause we're prominent. Eyes all over it. Looking like, oh my gosh.
We have a bit of a sexy number here. Now, I have to point out that Little Mix, you know, obviously the girl group that she was a part of prior to her solo projects, has a song called OMG. So it's like, oh, cute little nod. And then she just happens to throw Make It Spicy, that wasabi. Because wasabi, obviously justice for wasabi. You know, that's a very popular Little Mix song. But this one says, verse 1, sugar sweet, take a seat. I'ma make a scene, show you I'm a freak. Baby, talk to me. I'ma make your body speak. Only in my dreams, show me what you see in me. Ooh, only in my dreams. Interesting. Make you weak at the knees, make it spicy, that wasabi, working overtime every day of the week, feminine energy. She's having fun. She's having a good time. No, I want you, need a ride before you speak. Watch me do my thing from side to side, take a back seat. We switch sides to the opposite, I be dominant. Got you screaming, oh my gosh. Curves real prominent, eyes all over it, looking like, oh my gosh. So she's having a sexy fun time. And that's pretty much this. I can see why it's popular. I mean, Leanne, I wasn't sure exactly what the vibes were going to be with each. Well, you kind of have an idea because you kind of get what the girls are like and their like energies when they are in a group, kind of what their faves are. But so far, Leanne's really gone down a spicy path, like a spicy, like groovy R&B, just like, it's a fun little path that she's gone down here. And this one's a really short song. I've been playing Forbidden Fruit on repeat, so I'm curious to see if I'm going to be playing this one on repeat as well. Okay, this is gonna, just based off of what we've heard so far, this is gonna be a fun time. Forbidden Fruit is like, I shouldn't have you, I shouldn't want you, I got someone else, but also I'm gonna do it. And this one, she's like, I'm not gonna apologize for me seeking pleasure, like the feminine pleasure. She really like focuses on that feminine energy. She says, slip inside, take a bite, keep your heart inside, make it hard all night. Obviously, take a bite, Forbidden Fruit. We've got those connections now. Take it like it's mine, baby, I don't do polite. Gotta hit it right, got a female appetite. In the zone, pheromones on my body, a tsunami, working overtime every day of the week. Feminine energy. So I get the innuendos. I get it. I'm gonna be playing this song on repeat. So that just like has me wondering, is Anticipate also gonna be a sexy number? She's a short number. I was like, is she also gonna be a sexy one? Because Forbidden Fruit is kind of like that. OMG is that. So I'm just curious to see where that one takes us. So it's another sexy number, only it's about that anticipation of the person you love, the person you crave coming home. It's like, your car is in the driveway, I've been running through my feeling all day because you know I miss you in the worst way, especially with all the memories we just made. She's like, we've been building this life together, and I'm like, You keeping me excited. It's like I keep wanting to go back to you. I keep remembering everything that we've done. And says, might even make another baby. You won't even let you. You won't even let you. But I can't wait to do all the things that I crave when I'm, all alone with you on the phone. When you're talking like that, better watch your tone. Trying to make it last. You can take it back. So it's like, cause I'ma hold you to that, but I know you do that. She's like, I love the way you make me anticipate how bad you want to show me it's worth the wait. She's like, no matter what, every time you leave that house, I'm always going to be craving you. I'm always going to want to be wanting you. It's just, she's like that, just like, no, it's basically distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it's also distance makes the heart grow a little hornier, but I can kind of get the whole no hard feelings vibes of things, because it's like we have Still in Love, which I need to go back and like really listen to Still in Love again, because since I forgot to react to it, I'm like, I haven't quite sunk in the lyrics as much. You've got Still in Love, and then you've got Forbidden Fruit, which is like a relationship that probably shouldn't have happened but still did, like do that tension, and now she's like, oh, I'm like craving all this pleasure, and now she's like, oh, now it's like I can't stop craving it, I constantly anticipate it. She's like, no hard feelings, because I'm happy, I'm having fun.
All I really want is your body beside me. Feels a little lonely up in these sheets. Especially with I got energy. Can't you love me, touching me? I wanna be some love when touching me. You wanna be some love when touching me. That's the only.
I'm really loving the beats she's putting behind her songs. They really want to make you get up and move. I don't know if there's much more to say. She says, can't sleep, all I really want is your body beside me. Feels a little lonely up in these seats, especially without your energy in my dreams. Granted, she's also connecting, because I feel in the last song we talked about him being in her dreams, and now she's like, in my dreams. She's really connecting these thorough lines here. But up next is the last track on the project, which is the longest one. It's the only one to break over 3 minutes, and it's I'll Still Be Here. So I have a feeling this is going to be like a really emotional one just based on the title, but I am curious to see how this one shakes out, since it's going to be the close to this particular chapter.
I'll still be, I'm not leaving. Even when the rain is coming, I'll still be, I'm not leaving. Why you need to go sit at the table? Made me feel like living unstable. Shouldn't have to feel like that. I could do it right back, but I won't. Just to find it difficult believing you, but I believe that what we have is true. That's the reason why I say I do. I'll still be, I'm not leaving.
Okay, so I kind of, as I was listening, kind of got the vibes of what I knew was going on. Because kind of in Forbidden Fruit, she's kind of talking about like an infidelity situation, and kind of like, she and this other guy are getting together kind of in that like we're cheating situation. And now she's kind of like, I'll still be here even when the rain is pouring. I'll still be here to catch you when you're falling. Even if we're ever in doubt, take the time, go figure it out, wake up in the early morning. But she says, verse 1, she says, why you letting girls sit at the table, make me feel a little unstable. Shouldn't have to feel like that. I could do it right back, but I won't. Just to please your ego, that's not the person that I know. Show up just to show out. When you go out, time to get home. She's kind of like, I'm kind of worried that my partner is, stepping out on me, like possibly cheating on me. And she's like, I shouldn't feel this way. It's like, I'm not going to like just please your ego and let you know that like, I'm like super jealous of you and everything. So I'm curious to I feel like a relationship that kind of starts with that, sense of infidelity can kind of like, oh, but like I did it, so like they could do it too, sort of situation. So I'm curious to see like how this goes on from here.
First you want me to have bad days, insecure in the worst way. I don't wanna feel like that, it's not my bad, but you say. Come on, know that was years ago. So you feel ready, but I swear I won't. No, baby, I feel me.
Oh, ended on a little run there. But the second verse and the pre-chorus kind of really like solidified my thoughts on this one and like what it's about. She said, the first to admit I have bad days, insecure in the worst way. I don't want to feel like that. She's like, yeah, I can admit that these are my own personal thoughts creeping in. Like, it's my insecurities that are making me feel like you might be cheating on me. She says, it's not my bad, but you say, come on, that was years ago. It took you for granted, but I swear I won't. We taken time, but I hope I'll still be here. I'm not leaving. Basically, instead of her saying she's not gonna like leave, he's saying that he's not gonna leave. But it is kind of showing that there is a past situation where like he either took advantage of her, or there's that infidelity kind of, creeping in there, like that fear of like, well, we kind of started in a rocky situation, like we kind of started in a sticky situation, like no hard feelings, but also I'm like, I kind of have some of those like insecurities still lingering around. This one, she really has a good sonics. I kind of want her, I just want one moment in one song because I know Leanne has the vocals. I just kind of wanted to take a note and run with it. Like, just go into the atmosphere. Granted, I feel like that's more of a Perry vibe situation. I'm not saying that Leanne's vocals are not amazing. I just kind of like, I kind of feel like this song could have like had like one of those moments where she could have ran off with it. Granted, that's me trying to produce a song, which, you know, no well. But that is the last track we'll be reacting to, so let's hop into the ranking. That was my reaction to the No Hard Feelings EP from Leanne. I believe this is chapter 1, so I don't know if it's going to be No Hard Feelings part 1 and part 2, or if there's going to be a second title for the second chapter, and I don't know how many chapters they're going to be, so I'm curious to see where this is going. But I've probably been listening to this album for a few days, so this is my tentative final ranking of the 5 tracks. I think OMG and Forbidden Fruit right now are like my current favorites, so I'm curious to see where they fall. I mean, it's only 5 tracks, so there's not much wiggle room with ranking there. But let me know what your favorite song on the album was. What are you hoping, anticipating for the second chapter or the next chapter in Leanne's musical journey? And what would you like me to react to next?